Hello, I wanted to come in and talk about my favourite things from August. Last month I mentioned that I wanted to go to the beach, so I went to the beach with my friend Sue, so that was a lovely day. I bought this fold down camping chair and it has a rain cover and everything, so when it started raining on the beach, everyone else was packing up to go home and I was just sat there reading inside my rain-covered camping chair, scowling at everyone walking past me, making comments like, "Oh, that's a fab idea, that is." I was like, yes, it is. So I love that. What else has been a favourite? I've been liking Brandy. She was like a 90s R&B singer. I've been liking a lot of her songs. So my car would also have to be a favourite, Phyllis Babs, my smart car. I went back to see my parents again this month, so it was nice that she made it all the way there and all the way back to South Wales without breaking down. And she connects to my iPod, so I loved blaring my beats for like 3 hours. It was amazing. So yeah, that was lush. And what else? I read Gilead and I loved that, so I talked about that in my last Sunday Reads video, if you want to hear more about that. My parents have Sky, so I was watching The Matrix again, The Matrix trilogy, and when I was watching it I was just dribbling over Keanu Reeves in it. Like, every shot of him is just perfect, so I'm still even more in love with Keanu Reeves than ever. And the relationship between Neo and Trinity is probably one of my favourite relationships in movies ever. Like, their relationship, oh, they're just so sweet to each other. And I think you could tell that the film was directed by women because the sex is really sensual and lovely. I watched Matilda again. I used to love this film when I was a kid, and it's so funny. I just love it. It's just very cathartic to watch Miss Trunchbull, all the anger she holds for no reason at all. And seeming as I might be going back to doing supply teaching, I was like, maybe I'll have to try and find a bit of Miss Trunchbull inside of myself to unleash on the children. Because I watched Matilda again, I want to make the chocolate cake in it. Probably nowhere near as big as that one, but I want to make a chocolate fudge cake this month.
Here we go. Smells chocolatey, eh?
I watched Elizabeth the Golden Age again. I liked this film when I was 14 years old. But really, when I watched it now, I like it more for the costumes than anything. And Cate Blanchett saves that movie. If it wasn't Cate Blanchett playing Elizabeth I, it would be really bad.
You see a leaf fall, and you think you know which way the wind blows. Well, there is a wind coming, madam, that will sweep away your pride.
I too can command the wind, sir! I have a hurricane in me that will strip Spain bare if you dare to try me!
The plot isn't that great, and they make out like Walter Riley is this amazing seafaring captain when he's not really. He's like a pirate, a colonizer. And they make out he's some fit lad that Elizabeth I was in oh my god, she fancied him. But I'm I don't really believe that. I also want to watch the first Elizabeth movie, which is in the 90s. I've watched that before because I remember there being a really good scene of Christopher Eccleston, and there's one scene where he's having sex in it, and I just remember him having a really nice bum. So I'm excited to watch that again. In August I read Bring Up the Bodies, and I read The Mirror and the Light, so I'm just going to say the Cromwell trilogy, I finished that. So I love that, so I'm going to do a video on The Mirror and the Light, and probably a video talking about all three of them in my next Sunday Reads video. So I'll probably talk about that not this Sunday, the coming Sunday. But it depends how my reading goes. At the moment, I'm reading Conversations with Friends, and I'm actually really enjoying it so far. I'm only like 50 pages in though, but I'm enjoying this more than normal people so far. So let's see how I fare with that. And let's see, what else do I want to do? I'm just going to mention the books I want to read for definite in September. So I want to read The Discomfort of Evening. I was going to read A Little Life, but then apparently this is really harrowing. So I was like, I'll read this one first. And then if I'm not emotionally drained from it, then I'll read A Little Life. But I want to read that. Shuggy Bane. Private Joys of Nana Maloney. How Much of These Hills is Gold. What Belongs to You by Garth Greenwell. And Who They Was, which came today. So, like, buying all the books that I bought in August has been one of my favourite things this month as well. So I want to read a few of these. Hopefully I'll be working again. And what other videos do I want to do? I want to do a, like, the Bookish Knick-Knack one. The DNF tag, because I'm pretty sure someone tagged me in that. I might do a video talking about my Disney mugs, and I also might do the rereading book tag. So stay tuned for those. I hope you had a good August and that you have an even better September. Alright, bye.